Is this a boss battle with Metal Gear Rex and Metal Gear Ray? Oh my god, it totally is. That is actually really cool. Not gonna lie. Okay, this is fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I have other things? Oh my god, I do. I didn't even notice these before. Didn't even occur to me. The auto-targeting onto wherever you are, I presume. I get melee as well here. Okay. What else do I have? FE laser. Eh. Yeah, well, or I can just unload a whole bunch of missiles right now. Glad the thing isn't in too much of a state of disrepair after I kind of went pretty ham on it in MGS1. Can I reload the thing here? Doesn't quite seem like. Okay. Haven't actually taken damage yet, which is good. Overheat. Fine, missiles it is then. I don't know, laser. Charged. Oh my god. That is pretty fun. Woo! It's cool. Okay. What? Okay, can I follow up? No? Okay, hold on. We're really destroying Metal Gear Ray here. Really going quite ham in it. Pew. Whoa. I'm lagging my game a little bit. Now get close to it. Big laser. Come on. Yeah, I haven't taken any damage. This doesn't seem like a hard boss. But that is a really cool, really big wow factor boss. That one was cool. I quite like that one.
Think again. Sorry, but that won't work this time. Behold! Liquid! everything ends, and everything begins. But as for you, brother, you'll stay here to mark this island's watery grave. Die, snake! Sonny, forgive me.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
Yeah, it was in front of Federal Hall. There were all these tourists around you.
They were asking me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists.
The next thing we knew, the tourists had gone away. And a week later, I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence.
That night, we went up to the top of the Empire State Building.
It was so beautiful.
I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning.
Worthless fossil.
I guess I did Act 4. It has taken me 16 and a half hours. It is 6:36 in the morning. There's apparently one act left to go. Let's look at that long play for reference. Maybe the last one is really short if there's going to be an hour and a half of cutscenes anyway. At like the very end here. I'll just skip on my phone here. Let's see. So, where I'm at right now in the long play is at about 8.5 hours. It's about 11.5 hours, which means that there's about 3 hours left in the long. That's what I thought it was the last time I checked it. About 8 hours 40 minutes, and it's about 11 hours 20 minutes. So, about 3 hours 20 minutes ish. No, 2 hours 40 minutes. What's left? I can't do math anymore. About 2 hours 40 minutes ish left to long play here at least. But this long play presumably has the final cutscene that's all super long and crazy and stuff. So, you know, if there's 2 hours 40 minutes left, and you subtract an hour and a half of cutscenes at the end, then that's at most an hour 10 minutes of gameplay. Long play wise. Of course, it'll take me longer. And of course, it's not going to be an hour 10 minutes. There's going to be other cutscenes before that point. So, like, maybe the final act isn't that long. And normally, I stay awake throughout, you know, these whole 24-hour cherry streams, start to finish. Especially, like, even including here, because I would normally be getting a ride to and from. But because of stuff going on with family, not able to get a ride this time. And I am very concerned about staying up until noon and then packing up and heading home. It genuinely being a dangerous hazard for safety and stuff. So I'm wondering if after I beat the game, if the final cutscene's an hour and a half, what if I just pass out for an hour and a half and I watch it at home later? And then I wake up after an hour and a half. Then I just have enough fuel in the mental tank to drive home. Again, normally I would power through and stay awake and just be half dead at the end. No, it's fine. Get a ride home and pass out. If it was normal circumstances like that, I would still do that even here. But I don't really want to be a hazard to myself and other drivers and, you know, be putting our lives at risk, all because I was too stubborn to quit out on a stupid gaming thing. So, that might not be a bad idea. So, maybe I'll lie back during the final cutscene and kind of listen while I semi-conk out or something. We'll see. Alright. Final act time. Let's do it. Oh, in case you really want to see the stats, I guess. Yes, please, save. Are we gonna get eggs again for like a final time here? Please don't have this final level give me a lot of grief. Alright. Here we go. This'll take a little while as well. The mission briefing. Those of you with mission briefing for the baby. What? Meh.
Haven is headed southward through the Pacific at a speed of 33 knots. The Missouri's falling
It's 6:40 in the morning, so we have 5 hours 20 minutes left to the event.
Can't this thing go any faster?
I'm afraid not. This is as fast as she'll go. Liquid's target is JD, a U.S. military satellite disguised as orbital debris. Haven will have to surface in order to use the railgun.
If we can figure out JD's orbit, we should be able to predict where Haven's gonna surface.
JD is in a synchronous elliptical orbit, so its next perigee should be in,
Got it! 15 hours, 6 minutes, and 12 seconds.
Right. In 15 hours, it's going to be over the Bering Sea, 400 694 nautical miles from the Bering Strait. Haven knows it too. They'll be holding position in that area.
Do they really have to get that close to launch?
The nukes fired by Rex's railgun have a damage radius of approximately 300 meters. The target is a moving satellite that's traveling at 10 kilometers per second. To get the precision they need, they have to get as close as they possibly can.
Liquid won't launch his nuke until JD is at perigee. The Missouri can use that time to catch up.
Will we make it?
Once Haven stops moving, it'll take us an hour to close the gap. After that, the Missouri needs to strike before Haven's launch preparations are complete. This ship was stripped of most of its equipment, and she's got no electronic warfare capabilities of any kind. No radar, no high-tech weaponry. We'll have to rely on our own eyes to track the enemy. From the looks of it, Haven is going to use a railgun mounted on the bridge to destroy JD. You'll need to open the cover to launch the nuke. That's our one and only chance to get inside.
Inside? Why can't we attack it from here?
It wouldn't do any good. As long as Liquid has control of the system, physically destroying GW would still leave supreme authority in his hands. Sons of the Patriots.
Yes, Dr. Emmerich is right. That's why we need to destroy GW from the inside, before attacking Haven itself.
Liquid's very own Death Star.
All right, everybody, here's the plan. We know Haven will have to surface in order to fire the railgun. When it does, the Missouri will see it. We'll make a quick approach and deliver a strike team. Our goal is twofold. Prevent that nuke from launching, and wipe out GW's programming. The enemy relies entirely on electronic means of threat detection, so they won't be able to see the Missouri until they surface.
Akiba!
We'll launch the strike team from catapults at the exact moment Haven's armored cover opens. They'll then penetrate GW's physical server room and infect it with a worm cluster.
But what if they shut down GW before we get in there?
Liquid is already entrenched within the Patriots network. He needs to stay there, or destroying JD won't serve him any purpose. They can't afford to have GW shut down.
And let's not forget, Liquid will throw everything he's got at stopping the strike team.
Exactly. The corridor leading to GW is defended by directed energy weapons that emit certain types of microwaves.
Did you say microwaves?
That's right. And at that frequency, the waves will start to evaporate any living person within range.
A giant microwave oven. You'd have to have a death wish to go in there. Sounds like the perfect job for me.
Snake, this isn't the time for your stupid jokes.
Outside the corridor, Liquid soldiers will be out in full force. Inside, there'll be unmanned weapons waiting for us.
Where are you getting all this information? You really think there's a way to destroy GW?
Yes, I do. She left us something that'll point us in the right direction.
Naomi helped with the preparations to stop Haven's launch.
Naomi?
All of our internal data on Haven came from her. The reason she got on the Nomad with us in the first place was to get close to me. But she ended up turning to Sunny instead.
What do you mean?
She left her plan in Sunny's hands.
This entire operation is based on the data she left us.
Whose side was she on, anyway?
We'll never know exactly what her true intentions were. But one thing's for sure. She was determined to stop Liquid.
Come on, guys. Somebody say something positive. Anything.
Attention! Listen up. A wise man once wrote, "The tongues of dying men enforce attention like deep harmony. Where words are spent, they are seldom spent in vain." Any other questions? Yes, Snake?
Anybody got a smoke?
Snake.
So this program, you're saying Sonny wrote it?
Actually, only about a third of it is her work. Naomi was working on a program to destroy GW, but she couldn't quite finish it, so she handed it over to Sonny. Sonny went fishing in my library to see if there was any source code she could use to complete it. Eventually, she found some. It was Emma's worm cluster. She took my sister's code and worked it into Naomi's program. I didn't have time to look over every single line of code, but what I did see reminded me of Emma. It was like she left traces of herself behind in the structure. But this worm cluster that Sonny created, it's even better than Emma's. Sonny's worm destroys the AI's intellect by triggering apoptosis in the cells. Once uploaded into GW, it should do some real damage. Snake, you ever think about quitting?
Why? It's not like I've got my health to worry about.
Are you trying to kill yourself? So, you're dead set on going to Haven yourself. Why don't we get somebody else to go? There's no need for you to do it.
I still have things left to do. Besides smoke. Otacon, why don't you jump off the ship with me?
I don't think so. I've still got things to do myself. And I don't even smoke.
Yeah. Save the game. That sounds good to me. Yep. $6:51. It's about to hit 7 a.m. here pretty soon. Start button.